What's going on, YouTube? It's James with Hammer Fantasy Battle Reports, and I got another game for you today. It is against Red and his Warriors of the Dark Gods army. Now, I go ahead and I'm playing this list, and I've been playing this list for a while, just for the hell of it. I wanted to have a scoring unit. I wanted to have my BSB on a board so you could go with some trolls and stuff like that. And I got a game against Red with this list, and I'd like to try things out when I'm playing Red, because he gives me a fair opportunity to do so. He plays more relaxed rule sets, and he's a little bit more. He's like not as competitive is what I'm looking for the word for. So it kind of gives me that opportunity to like see if I could play with some fluffy characters or what, you know. Anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and try some things out new with this list, and you'll see how it goes. But after this game, I pretty much overhaul my army. But right here, I got my A-Rock. My A-Rock is a staple in my army. She's a very trusty and extremely useful monster, and probably one of the best monsters in the game, period. Right here, I got King Koopa. King Koopa is a 1-up armor, 4-up regen Goblin King. His back piece broke off, so I just kind of left it off because there's no point in me keep gluing it on and taking it off and gluing it on. If it keeps breaking, I have to figure a way for it to stick for sure. Anyways, I got my cave trolls. Now I got 6 cave trolls. I really like the cave trolls, actually. They're very what's the word I'm looking for? They're very defensive. They're very good at just sticking in combat and not going nowhere. Over here I got my BSB. My BSB is Roughneck, the one-eyed, with his pig. And then over here I got a unit of 20 toothed crossbows. They're crossbow wielding orcs with heavy armor. I also got a git launcher right in front of them. I got a big block here of orc Ed Bashers. I got about like 35 of them or something like that. I don't know, something like that. Big number. Smash! Over here I got a small unit of 5 Orcs of the Apocalypse, Orc Boar Boys of the Apocalypse, the Orc Boar Boys of the Orcopolypse. Whatever, you know what I mean. Over here I got another git launcher. I have Long Shot with his Skull Splitter shotgun. Right here I got Kabuto the Python, and then I also have my General Dread Iron Tooth. He's a 2-up, 4-up general on a wyvern. For magic, I actually took the big gods, and I really wanted to play with the big gods. I was hoping I got the Foot of Gork, but I did not. I got Irigo. Well, no, they changed it. It's not Irigo anymore. It's like Get 'em or something like that, right? Get 'em lads or something. But it's basically the same spell. Hand of Gork, or the big hand, the big green hand, and Oi, no dying. That's for my opponent. Or I'm sorry. Over here I got Evil Eye and Sneaky Stabbing, or Sneaky Slicing, whatever it's called. For my opponent, he took Lure of Shadow, and he got Shadow Miasma, Turn to Smoke, and Mind Razor. Up here, well, I have 2 scouts that pop out. I did have a unit of skirmishing snotlings as well. I didn't have a picture of that, but there's 4 of them, so it's only like 60 points for 4 of them, and it gives me 20 wounds. They popped out way back here. Long Shot popped out over here, and before we get into turn 1, we're going to go over what my opponent brought. So you can see here on the right side he has a chariot. This is just like a whatever barbarian chariot or whatever it's called. I don't know what the hell they're called. Raiding chariots? No, they're not raiding. I don't know. But anyways, it's a pretty beefy chariot. It's not a gore beast though. I know for a fact it's not a gore beast. In front he does have some barbarian horsemen that are fast cav, 5 of them, and then that big giant block in the back that you can barely tell what's going on over there because it just looks like a bunch of cardboard. That is his trolls. He has 6 trolls with his general. His general is that Archaon model. Oh, there we go. There's a better picture. Wow. Yeah, it's that Archaon model. He has a Demonic Steed, Chaos Lord. Over here, he has a giant block here of Sword and Board, Nurgle. No, this isn't the Nurgle. These are the Chosen. This is the Chosen. They have halberds, I believe. And then over here, he has 2 more chariots. and then he has another unit of Hellstriders or whatever they are, and then he has Sword and Board guys with the Marker Nurgle. So as you can see, I vanguarded up towards his guys over there. His wizard is in that unit right there, that Sword and Board unit right there. So I could potentially hold him up in this, and so I could have more favorable combats. That's kind of what the goal with the Snotlings over there are, is just to hold up that unit right there. He goes ahead and he vanguards. He moves up his Hellstriders this way, and it's going to go ahead and start off turn 1 Orcs and Goblins. Now, turn 1, he did move these guys right here, and I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm going to just take the charge with the Boar Boys, and he's like, shit. So he doesn't flee because they have lust. They can't flee. So I think they could choose to flee, but I don't think they could flee from terror. I don't remember how that works. Anyways, I charge in, and that was about it for my only charges. They got in, of course. Now, I moved up, and I just moved up everybody. I moved up the Trolls on top of that hill. I moved Dread behind the Savages. I moved the A-Rock into the forest, and I moved the Savages right up the front line. Crossborks are sitting back, sitting pretty. Koopa's chilling by the house back there, and he's just going to go ahead and just try to get a flank on something. Magic Phase got 4 power dice. I go ahead and throw up 3 dice onto No Dying. He stops it. I throw 1 dice left on a Fireball. It goes off. I throw it at these Hellstriders that are in front of my Savages, and it kills off 4 of them with their tribute and all. Over here, the A-Rock's going to shoot his web launcher, and it drifts off 10 inches into the middle of nowhere. And Longshot starts shooting. He has the title, the Chariot Killer. He has to start shooting at a chariot, and BAM! Got 1 wound into the chariot, and that's about it. Over here, both of these fucking things misfire. I'm not fucking kidding. Both of these things fucking misfire. One got a 1, means it can no longer shoot for the rest of the game. The other one got a 5, which means it can shoot like normal, but took a wound. What the hell? Alright, over here, close combat. The Boar Boys kill off 4 of these guys. The last one runs away. I decide to sit back. I don't even want to chase, because if I chase, I'm probably just going to get caught and killed. So, it's going to go ahead and start off turn 1, Warriors of the Dark Gods. Now, that one guy did chaff up his main troll block, so he's going to go ahead and try to charge with the Chariot, and I'm like, you know what? I'm fleeing. So I flee through my A-Rock. I didn't go that far, though, man. I was hoping to pop through at least the Crossborks, but no, I'm just kind of in my own way now. And he's going to fail charge. He starts to move up everybody over here. As you can see, I'm trying to line up. Oh, I'm not answering that phone call yet. I'm actually going to go ahead and send him a message while I'm making this video, so that way making a video, call you back later. Alright. Anyways, I kind of put the guys on top of the hill there so I could kind of get a flank charge, or at least a downhill charge on whoever I do charge. The problem is that one Hellstrider's still in my way right in front of the Savages, and he's moving up the gut like so. He can't move his Trolls because that one guy rallied and he's in their way, so I'm like, alright, right now I got a good opportunity. He has the giant block of Chosen. I gotta take him out, but whatever. Magic Phase, he got 10 power dice. Goes ahead and tries to throw up Turn of Smoke. I dispel it. He goes ahead and he throws up Mind Razor on these guys, and I'm like, I'm not even going to fuck with those guys. They can have Mind Razor all they want. Then he goes ahead and he throws up Shadow Miasma on my Savages. I try to stop it, and I fail to stop it. Ooh, that was a good one for him. Over here, he uses his attribute from the Shadow, and he picks up his Chariot and moves the Chariot over here to the flank of my Trolls, and it's going to go ahead and start off turn 2 Orcs and Goblins. So I'm like, you know what? I got 20 wounds. I want to try this out. The Snotlings are charging it to the flank here into his Warrior block. I want to hold up this Warrior block for at least 2 turns so I can do the other charges that I plan on. I charge my my Trolls into this guy to get him out of the way because I don't want the Savages going off on a tangent the wrong way. And then I decide to charge my A-Rock and my General into his main block of Chosen. So, they all get in. Everybody gets in, okay? I move my Shaman into the woods. He's kind of safe in the woods. He has to make some long charges to get to me. My Boar Boys rally, but I just turn them to face this way so they kind of get out of my way of my crossbow so they can just shoot and shoot and shoot. And then, why is this picture super blurry to me? What's going on? Come on. Anyways, yeah, so this shows the Snotlings are on the side, and then this shows that Longshot turned this way. Magic Phase got 11 power dice. Holy shit. I go ahead and I throw up No Dying onto the A-Rock. Give her a 5-up ward. I throw the Tribute onto my General because my General is going to be wounding him on 2s anyways. And then I go ahead and I throw up a shit ton of dice onto 4 dice onto the hand of Gork. I get triple sixes. I get the spell off. Okay, I miscast. The miscast blows up a small template onto this guy, so he takes a wound. And I go ahead and I pick up my savages and I move my savages this way to face down the chariot. I don't know why I did this. I think I rolled the dice and I didn't even get that far, and that was part of the problem because I actually wanted to throw them ahead of the trolls, but I was like, man, I didn't even roll that far, so I'm gonna have to go that way, and I'm like, that sucks. So I go ahead and I just move them like so, just to get them a little bit better positioning. It wasn't the best. Shooting over here, the chariot killer, long shot shooting at this chariot, does 2 more wounds onto it. And then over here, the Doom Diver goes and shoots at the trolls, doesn't do a goddamn thing. It does 1 wound to a troll. Whoop de fucking do. These guys over here start shooting at the trolls. They end up doing 5 wounds onto the trolls. He only takes 1 after regens. God damn it. And then over here, close combat, he does a couple wounds out to the Snotlings. Snotlings attack back. They don't do shit. I crumble a little bit, but I'm going to stick there. So he decides to reform, face off at the Snotlings, and that's going to just probably break him on the next turn. Over here, the trolls and the BSB just destroyed this guy. And over here, he challenges. He has to fucking challenge, so I have to accept with my general. And my general just destroys that guy with 4 wounds. Over here, the A-Rock got 5 wounds. Ward saved 2 of them. A-Rock goes back, attacks the unit, kills off 2, 4, 5 guys. Okay? And so he is steadfast, and he is going to stick there. And it's going to start off his turn. Warriors the Dark God's turn 2. Warriors the Dark God's turn 2. He's charging his trolls and his Hellstrider into the A-Rock. He has to charge the Hellstrider because it's in the way, but he wants to charge the troll. So he gets in with both, and that just sucks for me. He charges. I put Koopa here as chaff, and I really should have put Koopa in front of the trolls. I'm like looking at this game. I mean, it's one of those games that I was just like, man, I really made some major boneheaded moves, and this is one of them. I should have put Koopa to block the trolls, even though he had his combat lord in there. But he's going to charge Koopa with the chariot, and he gets in, of course, with all of them. And then this is a picture of his ambushing guys. Both his ambushing guys that are off the table right now fail to get on the table this turn. So, as you can see right here, he moves his other chariot in the way. One of the problems, here's another problem I made, was, I had Dread and the A-Rock where I charged into that unit of Chosen. I should have put Dread on the right side and the A-Rock on the left side. Main reason for that is because he wouldn't have been able to do that charge with his Hellstrider and Trolls, and if he did charge the Hellstrider into the A-Rock still, and then Trolls into Dread has to challenge, and Dread will be safe, and he wouldn't be able to attack the spider. But again, it's like hindsight's 2020, and just whatever. Magic phase, he got 12 power dice. Holy shit! Goes ahead and throws up Mind Razor. I stop it. He goes ahead and throws up Turn to Smoke. I Dispel Scroll it, and or vice versa. And then he goes ahead and throws up Shadow Miasma, and he gets it off. He throws it onto my general, lowers his stats by 3, or his weapon skill by 3. Holy shit. Over here, close combat, he just starts destroying my guys. They crumble apart, and he's going to get a free reform on that. Over here, impact hits. He did 7 fucking impact hits, and Koopa absorbed all 7 with his 1-up armor save. He was like, holy shit. Fucking Koopa. Fucking Koopa. Koopa! Koopa fails to wound the goddamn chariot. And I lose combat just by the charge. I roll the dice, and Koopa gets double 1s and sticks. He's not going nowhere. Over here, Dread gets challenged, of course. Dread accepts, and this guy is nuts. This guy is like strength 7. I don't even remember what else he had. He had some crazy shit. Goes ahead and he attacks, and he does 2 wounds onto Dread. Dread does 2 wounds back to the guy. That guy, I think, only has 1 wound remaining. Over here, they start attacking the A-Rock. They do another wound onto the A-Rock, and I get 3 ward saves. A-Rock goes over here, kills off 2 guys, and then the trolls go, and the trolls just rack up the fucking wounds. I only get 1 ward save, and he does another 3 wounds from trolls. And my goblin crew go. My goblin crew actually kill a troll, and they Thunderstomp kills off a couple more here. I lose combat. I don't lose it by a lot, but I lose it by a good chunk. I have he has a charge, a big flank, banner, BSB, like 2 wounds on Dread, and at least like 4 wounds on the A-Rock, which puts him like around 11 combat res, a rank 12. And I have, it looks like 4 wounds and 2 wounds. Yeah, so I'm down by 6. So I need like a 3 rerollable for my general. So I go ahead and I roll the A-Rock first because she's stubborn. She sticks. Then I roll for my general. My general runs away, but the A-Rock's holding him still for a turn, and that'll be great. Now, this was another mistake I made. It's going to be my turn, but before I go to the it's Orcs and Goblins turn 3, I think this was. This is another mistake I made. I was looking at this right now, and I didn't realize I did this to myself. I had the boar boys right there, the trolls right there. I could have charged into his main block again. The BSB has the war banner. I would have a charge. I only lost by a couple last time. I would have a charge. Trolls would be able to do a couple wounds. The problem here is he will kill the A-Rock. This is the truth. He will kill the A-Rock because the A-Rock has 1 wound left, and then he will overrun into my trolls, and my trolls will get screwed over in 2 combats. So that would be a bad thing. I think that's the reason why I didn't do this. But anyways, turn 3, Orcs and Goblins. These fuckers failed Frenzy. God damn it! God damn it! They're gonna charge into that chariot. The BSB is close enough where I re-roll it, but they still fail. And the general's fleeing, and they don't even get the general's leadership. Boar boys here are charging into this chariot that's chilling back here. It got thrown back here with its shadow step stuff. And then these guys decide to charge that block up there just cause. And then over here, I try to make a long charge, and this is just kind of a bullshit move on my part. I try to make a long charge. Oh, because there's nobody to shoot at. Everybody's in close combat, so I was like, well, fuck it, they're just going to charge. So they're going to try to charge into the flank of the trolls. It was possible, but it was like an 11 I needed, I think. Over here, first off, the crossbows did not make it. The boar boys did make it. The trolls made it. And over here, Dread failed his fucking morale check and continues fleeing. What the fuck? Move Longshot on the hill because he's just like, fuck it. I got the hill to myself. I don't know what else to do. Magic Phase got 7 power dice. Go ahead and I throw up Sneaky Stabbing onto these guys. These guys will have rerolls to hits and to wounds against that fucking chariot. I should be able to destroy that chariot, right? Over here, I go and I throw up a couple dice onto the Hand of Gork again, and I fucking miscast, right? So I'm going to blow up, big template, kill my fucking wizard, alright? Then I go ahead and I move my crossborks out of the way of a counter charge or some shit like that, or whoever I'm going to be able to shoot at. I just move them so they can kind of protect. Oh, I was waiting for the ambushers. I was worried about the ambushers coming behind me, so I turned them around, and that's why I fucking hand-gorked. It was such a stupid move. It was really stupid. I killed my wizard because of it. Over here, close combat, he just destroys the A-Rock. He turns around facing the fucking unit, and I turn around anyways. And that just sucks. Over here, his fucking chariot and his horse killed 4 of my fucking boar boys. Or 5. No, it was 4. What the fuck? That thing hit me with like a straight 5 hit. Everything hit. Everything wounded. And I was just like, holy shit. I only had 1 guy attacking. That 1 guy only did 1 wound. And he's going to go ahead and attack back. Or not attack back, but he's going to make me run. And I run and he chases me down and kills me. What the fuck? Over here, the impact hits alone kills this fuck. And then over here, he challenges with his champ. Now the cool thing is, he has a wizard in there. And that wizard, that shaman, sorcerer, whatever, has a ward save. Well, I have, with that fucking BSB, Mikanok's totem. So that whole unit's magic items turn off. That means that guy does not have a ward save. That means I need to focus and killing on that guy. But he fucking challenges me with a champ. So my guy kills the champ, only gets 1 wound onto him. I split the trolls up so the trolls could attack the unit and kill that shaman, because there's the sorcerer's on the corner. I do all these attacks onto the sorcerer, and I only get 1 wound off. I should have, honestly, before I fucking did that hand of Gork shit, I should have moved my shaman. I thought about this again after the game. I should have moved my shaman closer to these guys and gave them any buff. Oi no dying, or I should have given Oi no dying toward the boar boys that obviously died, and given these guys the attribute to make them reroll those ones to wound, and I didn't. What the flying fuck. Alright, anyways, my BSB kicked his ass. The trolls killed 3 guys, only did 1 wound onto the sorcerer. They killed 1 of my trolls. I think I won combat, maybe? I don't know. Whatever, doesn't matter. Over here, Koopa, he does 2 wounds onto Koopa. Koopa armor saves them both, and nobody wounds each other in this round over here. And it's going to go ahead and start turn 3 Orcs and Warriors of the Dark Gods. He's charging his fucking once chosen over here into my side over here. This sucks. He's charging his main block of trolls into my crossborks, which I fucking moved here like an idiot. This sucks. And then I think, why did he have to take dangerous terrains? I don't know. He took something. He took damage from something. I don't remember. And then these guys start popping up out of nowhere from the fucking ambushes. Ambushing unit of marauders here now. What the flying fuck? This thing, this beast of whatever, Briar Beast or whatever it's called, pops up here, ambushes, and now he has magic 10 power dice. Goes ahead and he throws up double 6s on turn of smoke, throws it onto my trolls, miscast, takes a wound, takes a small template, and does 1 wound onto my trolls at the same time. Kills off a bunch of his guys, but it doesn't matter because he lowers my strength by D3, which was an actual fucking 3. This sucks, guys. Holy shit. Over here, his trolls just annihilate my crossborks, and he's just gonna run me over and just toss me off the table. Over here, he finally does a wound onto Koopa. Koopa goes back and does a wound onto him, and they're gonna stick there for another round. Over here, he has to challenge. I have to accept. I cannot wound him with my -3 strength, and he fucking doesn't wound me. My trolls go. My trolls go, and I believe no, I did not stick. He beat me in combat, and these guys are going to go ahead and run away. He takes both of my banners, so now my banners turning off his magical items is gone, and it's going to go ahead and start off Orcs and Goblins turn 4. So Longshot just chilling here. He doesn't really have much to do. And the fucking trolls ran in front of my savages. Couldn't turn the savages around because the trolls were in my way or whatever. I forgot how this works. So all I really had, I have no magic. Both my wizards are dead. So I'm just going to go to shooting. Longshot shoots at this fucking one dude, kills him. And then this thing fucking misfires. Takes another wound. It's going to kill itself just from fucking misfires. Over here, Koopa takes, he got 3 wounds off on Koopa. Koopa armor saves all 3 and ward saves all 3. And Koopa fails to kill him. Turn 4, Warriors of the Dark Gods. As you can see, my trolls did not rally. So he continues charging, and they're going to continue fleeing. And they flee this way. They stay on the table, actually. They got really close to the table's edge, but they stay on the table. But my savages are now at least free to open up. This guy over here charges into my Git Launcher, which is going to die. Magic Phase, he gets 2 power dice. Still throws up Turn of Smoke onto my fucking savages. God fucking damn it! This guy. Oh, man. He gets in over here, of course, and close combat, the only combat going off. Koopa finally kills this son of a bitch. Thank God. Motherfucker, man. Turns around, turn 5. There's not much I could do. This game's already lost. I already know it's lost. So I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to have fun. I already lost. Koopa! Koopa's charging the flank of these fucks. I figure his general has 1 wound left. If Koopa could live that 1 wound, I have a flank. I have the Goblin backstabbing Dirk. I'll do -4 to his armor, and that'll fuck that guy up, right? So I go ahead and I charge in, get in the charge, on the flank. All I gotta do is live his general for 1 round and kill him. That's all I gotta do. That's like 2 trucks. Alright. As you can see, Len's kind of just like looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing, James? And I'm like, dude, you weren't here for this. I'm just waiting for that truck to go by. I'm like, dude, you weren't here for this. This is pretty fucked up. And he goes, why are your savages on the other side of the table? I said, because they're fucking dumbasses and they failed Frenzy and they ran the wrong fucking way. And he goes, what happened to your trolls? I'm like, they got fucking ass kicked. And he's like, this is not looking good. I'm like, I know this is not looking good. But Dread rallied. At least Dread rallied. That motherfucker was like almost on the edge of the table. So he comes up this way towards the Chosen. Now here's another move I made. And I was just like, you know what? Those guys are only going to be like strength 4, maybe strength 5. Dread has a good armor save. He'll be able to fuck up that unit. That unit already lost one of its characters. I'll be able to take him out, right? So I go ahead and I rally the trolls. Trolls are good. I move the savages into a smaller, or into ranks, because the horde formation is not going to do shit. And I'm going to tell you right now, I have lower strength on the savages. His marauders will be attacking me first, but at the same time, the trolls are in the way. So I kind of left the trolls over there so that way if he charges the trolls, because those guys are frenzied, they'll overrun the wrong way. If I have any saving grace right now, if I have anything that'll save my ass right now, I can charge the savages into either the Chosen or into that block of warriors that has the shaman. They are both dying. Both of those units are almost dead, and I could probably kill them both with Dread and the savages. But the savages aren't hitting shit with freaking his Nurgle stuff. And they're freaking strength like 3 right now, or strength 2 or some shit stupid. So I'm like, this is going to be really hard for me to pull off. We'll see how this goes, right? Over here, shooting phase, I decided to shoot long shot into that unit of warriors just to make them less, kill off 1 dude. Over here, Koopa did not make it. I tried, man. Koopa really tried, and he did 5 fucking wounds onto Koopa, and I only saved 3 of the 5, and he killed Koopa. Holy shit. If I would have saved 1 more, if I would have saved 1 fucking more, I would have killed his fucking general. God damn it. 1 more. It's turn 5 warriors, and he charges in here. He charges in here, uphill. Magic phase, he got 12 power dice again. Are you fucking kidding me, Red? Are you fucking kidding me? And this is how it looks. Throws up. This right here, guys, was probably the most ingenious use of his Lore of Shadow I've ever seen. He throws up Mind Razor on this guy, like 5 or 6 dice, 5 dice, and I could not stop it. Gets it off. Now he's going to go ahead and go -1 armor and auto wounds on my general, right? Then he goes ahead and he does Shadow Miasma, and I threw all my dice to try to stop his Mind Razor, and he gets Shadow Miasma off and lowers my weapon skill. Wow. Alright. Close combat over here. He challenges with his Barbarian Champ. My BSB kicks his ass. Gets 3 wounds. He destroys all my trolls. They run off the table. Or they don't run off the table. I actually run from combat, and I'm like right where I am, and he should be right on top of that hill, but that hill's really weird, so we just put his guys over on that side. But basically, I still get away with my BSB. Over here, he has to challenge with his BSB. I accept with my general. He does 1 fucking wound onto my general. I go ahead and I attack back. I kill his BSB with 2 wounds, and he is going to stick there in combat. He charged. He has a rank. He has a banner. He did 1 wound. I did 2 wounds back. I stick in combat. Or 3 wounds back. And it's going to go ahead and start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 6. Now, I'm going to charge here. Now, here's the thing. Those Chosen are a lot closer. Those Chosen are actually where Dread's tail is. So I could charge the Chosen, help out Dread. The problem is, I will not be able to... Dread's going to die. We already come to the conclusion Dread is going to die. He's going to attack first. So I was like, well, how many points is that unit of warriors with the shaman? And that unit is worth like 500 points. I was like, I have a better chance of taking the 500 versus taking like the 300 of the Chosen. So I go ahead and I go for the warriors on the left, right? And look how far that is. That's not that far. That's maybe like 9 or 10 inches. So I need to roll like a 5, all right? and I fucking fail the charge. I am not kidding. I fail the fucking charge. What the flying fuck? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Shooting phase, long shot shoots them, kills 2 more guys. There's only 2 guys left there. And they cause them to panic. They start running away. Yeah, there's no magic. He goes straight into combat. Combat, Red rolls all his dice, and he's hitting me on 2s. And check that out. That's how many attacks he has on Dread. And he's hitting me on 2s, and anything that hits auto wounds with Mind Razor. Well, Jesus Christ. He did 17 wounds. 17. And I was like, maybe I could get all these fucking armor and ward saves. Like, go ahead and roll them and check that out. Out of 17 wounds, I saved 14. 14, guys. They were like, holy shit. And I was like, man, I was trying not to die. Fuck! Dread is dead. And Chris just tabled me, man. Holy shit. That was a crazy game, guys. That was a learning experience. 1, 2. One of the things I thought about this, like the minute I left the store, was I have a ton of shooting and he has no shooting, and I should have sat back for the first 2 turns and just shot and tear down his units. I have a fireball ring, and I never shot it at the trolls once. I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? So, again, I revamped my whole list. And around this time, I get told that I'm going to ETC. So now, I'm like, all right. So they have this list that they want me to start playing with for ETC, which I'm going to start playing very similar list to ETC's list. But at the same time, I'm getting ready for Blood in the Sun and Buckeye battles, and I don't have everything painted yet. So I'm going to go ahead and play with a modified list for now, and until I'm ready for ETC, which is in August. So, but yeah, this game was just a mess. So a couple things was the shooting. I need to start shooting. I got to go back to that mentality. Shoot them while I can, let them get closer, and then just tear them down. I had armor piercing. The spell, the sneaky stabbing. I could have been shooting -2 armor shots at them the whole time, because they have strength 4 with armor piercing on the crossbows, and just tear down a unit. I could have waited to charge with. I kind of wanted to see if the Snotlings could do it, but at the same time they didn't. But I should have just waited to charge those Snotlings in at another time, and it would have caused more of a hold up than what they did, and it would have been more of a hassle. Dread just failed me outright, and that Mykonos Totem, even though it's a very good thing, it was also a very bad thing, because if I charged in at the wrong time with Mykonos Totem, I would have turned off Dread's magic items as well. So that was kind of one thing I was trying to avoid. I did stupid things with Hand of Gork. I really did. I moved my Savages in a bad spot. I moved my crossbows at a bad spot, and I know I did, and I'm just like, why did I do that? It's just one of those things, again, to kick your own ass, for like hindsight's 2020. Besides that, I realized I really like the big god spells, the big green god spells, but they're very high costing spells, which causes me to miscast a lot to try to get to them. That's something that I change up for the ETC list. I do double Goblin Shamans for a little while, just to see how that's going to work out. Besides that, Red played a really good game. His magic dominated me. His magic, when he did that, because he's Warriors of Wrath unit, getting the +1 to hit on top of lowering my weapon skill with Mind Razor. That is an insane combo. He fucked me up. He fucked me up big time. And besides that, yeah, I mean, the Trolls actually did a decent job. I mean, they held up in 3 rounds of combat, and if they were squigs, they would have blown up. So the Trolls actually did a decent job. I kind of got I kind of got hit by his freaking parry with Nurgle defense, and it's not the first time I fell for that either. You're gonna see in the next video. I fall for the same fucking thing. As for MVP, is there an MVP? I don't know. It's not Dread. Dread died. Roughneck did a good job. Roughneck won all his challenges, and even though he lived all the way to the end. And definitely not the Orc Shaman. A-Rock did an okay job. Koopa did an okay job, but he died. Crossbows didn't do shit. Goblin Shaman didn't shoot shit. Doom Divers didn't do shit. So it's between like Longshot, who killed like a couple guys and wounded a chariot. The Savages, who ran into the chariot but then failed charge. And the Doom Divers, who both blew up. Everybody sucked this game. I'm going to give it to Roughneck. Roughneck, he gets the MVP because he was the only one who did not suck. He was the only one who did his job. Okay? Everybody else didn't do their fucking job. God damn it. Alright, guys. Well, anyways, I got to get out of here. I got to get some food and work out. But before I leave, if you haven't hit like and subscribe, hit like and subscribe. I'm pushing that 1,000 marks. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. Hit the subscribe button. Get me closer, guys. Besides that, I am going to ETC in Greece, in Athens. So I am part of Team America. Team America. So being part of Team America, I would like. I am very happy that I'm going. I'm very happy that I was chosen to go. This is a big experience for me. I've never actually left the country before. Or I left the country. I've been in like Mexico, North. What the hell am I saying? North. Canada. But I never left North America is what I meant to say. I never left the continent. So second ambulance, guys. You guys get a bonus ambulance. So I have to get a passport and all that. This is actually a very new experience to me, and it's also very expensive. So if you guys can help out and donate anything, and I mean anything, $1, $5, $10, whatever you guys would like to donate to my channel, it would help me get to this trip into Greece and get you guys more content from over the pond. Alright, and it would be great. It would be great to see some of the people from Europe and Greece, and just to see and get games against them. Anyways, guys, so like, share, subscribe, donate if you can, and I will see you in the next video. If you guys have any comments or feedback, you can leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.